What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a video talking about the market in NBA 2K21 My Team. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 222,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now we are about 1,200-ish off getting there, so it'll be quite a tough one to do, but it's something that I think we might be able to do. And if you guys are a fan of My Team content, we upload more My Team content here than anywhere else. So anyway, now let's get onto it. So the market, one of the most important things in 2K21. It has been a very difficult year to predict what is going to happen with the market, because we're not yet at the stage where 2K are constantly outdoing themselves. And last year, I personally believe the outdoing themselves happened last year once they released a Diamond Lamar Odom. But in a lot of people's minds, the outdoing themselves happened in two scenarios. The first one obviously was when the Opal Ray Allen came out and the T-Mac came out, and we thought they were going to be like endgame cards. And also, some people said it was right after 250k when they came out with point guard LeBron. They also came out with Opal Michael Jordan and Opal Vince Carter for All-Star. So again, it will be quite an interesting situation. But why a lot of people think the market is going to completely crash is because of, I think it's a little bit of panic, honestly. I think it's a little bit of panic. That it's because of the Jason Williams packs ending tomorrow or today, considering it's after midnight in Ireland time, as well as the double take packs ending on Friday. So we're basically getting 2 packs in 2 days. And I'm just saying this right now, like, I'll give 2K props and they do something well. I'll complain when they do something bad. Like, what is the point? Like, I don't open packs. Like, I really don't. I personally believe that if you, there is no winning and losing when you open packs. As soon as you hit the get VC button, you've already lost. But, like, surely from 2K's perspective, they don't want to release packs 2 days in a row because people are less likely to buy the Thursday packs because they're waiting for Friday. But if you'd release the packs on Tuesday or Wednesday, they might be like, oh, we've got 3 more days. I just don't get it. But if this new way stops people from spending money on VC, I'm all for it. I am all for it, hearing people not spending money on this game. But a lot of people, again, as I said, a lot of people think the market is going to go down because they're releasing 2 packs in 2 days. I'm telling you right now that Season 3 packs have absolutely no relevance on the market. They have absolutely none. They could release, I was about to say they couldn't release these packs every day, but the big thing is that why are LaFonso Ellis, De'Aaron Fox, and Eddie Jones in these packs, but not Dirk? That's a weird one. But yeah, so the reason why is that there's only 4 cards. Like, 4 cards can't change anything. And we saw that last year. Like, 4 cards cannot change anything. Whether it was throwback moments cards, whether it was buzzer beater cards, whether it was legacy series. These small packs can't change anything. Like a back-to-back pack, a dimers pack, or any of the season giving packs. Unless they come out with some, like there are currently 5 season giving players. Like, we gotta get another 5 of them in 23 days. So that's 1 every 5 days. Like, they still have, they can still easily do 2 a week. Like, if we get one on Thursday and then they go back to like Tuesdays, like, they can still do that quite easily. For 2K, they can get back to doing, say, like Tuesday and Sunday or something. Maybe this is because they don't want to make it on a weekend. I just don't know. But yeah, my prediction is that, like, they're gonna have no effect on the market. However, the Friday packs could be very, very interesting. And a lot of you guys might be asking whether you guys should sell now or hold. I'm gonna say hold on to cards, honestly, because just this week, this is actually, I'm gonna maybe trying to, do I have anyone to sell that I want to sell? I don't actually have anyone to sell. I regret selling my cards a little bit earlier, as in like earlier in the week, because cards have gone up. because there's been no packs and it's just kind of been a dry couple of days, cards have kind of gone up in price. Cards like Giannis have gone up a little bit, but cards that I've noticed have gone up big time are John Stockton. And John Stockton's gone way up in price. Like, he's close to the 100k mark right now. A Tim Duncan, who was 80k earlier today, is closer to the 90k mark right now. So he's kind of gone up. So cards have like gradually picked up as the day has gone on. However, this could all change, but I think it's not likely. So if you guys are asking me whether you should sell your cards or not, honestly, I think, in my opinion, you should just find whatever the cheapest team is that you can win with. So for example, like my team, I'm perfectly fine with using this team on next gen. Current gen, swap out Porzingis and Hito and put in, I don't know, my badged up DL and maybe Kemp. And this is still a competitive team. But next gen, I can run with these guys and win almost every game. But my whole thing is just, this is when you kind of like want to accumulate your MT, because it's not going to be long until, remember, sure, February last year was when we got the Lance Stevenson. Like, Lance Stevenson was a god, and he was an Amethyst. It's not going to be that long until we're seeing Hall of Fame range extender Amethyst cards in the market for like 5k MT. It's not. We're going to be seeing those cards sooner rather than later, lads. Just be aware of that. So don't spend all of your MT on certain cards, and don't have too much MT tied up in your collection. That's what I'm going to say. Don't have too much MT tied up in your collection. However, my prediction is, like, as I said, why didn't I say more than 50% chance? I think there's a more than 50% chance we just get another flashback. I just think these have become just 2Ks, what they give us when they've nothing else to give us. And flashbacks very rarely affect the market. They affect it slightly. Like, flashbacks will have a very, very quick effect on the market, because a lot of people will sell to buy packs and sell to buy cards initially. So it might have a couple of hours effect on the market, but then the market will pick back up. It's not going to have a lasting effect. Like, people are still going to be looking for the glitch cards, whatever the best flash card is. They're still going to be opening packs for those cards. But the one thing is, if the final Idols player comes out, and he's a Galaxy Opal on Friday, instead of them waiting till Christmas week, because maybe they said, you know what, we're rather than releasing the packs on Thursday on Christmas Eve like they did last year, they've just said, you know what, we're going to take the entirety of Christmas week off, which they potentially could. Well, not the entirety of Christmas week off, just like, say, Christmas Eve on the Thursday and Christmas Day, if they don't want to release said Idols card before Christmas. I reckon it will be next week. I'd say there's maybe a 75% chance it's next week and a 25% chance it's Friday. However, if this final Idols card comes out and the first Galaxy Opal auctionable is there, you better believe the market is going to go into a frenzy. The amount of people that will be opening packs for these cards, especially because I reckon they could end up having like super packs. It'll lead to a lot of people, say, investing in cards. And one thing that I always say is that, so sometimes a lot of people invest in certain cards in these sets, and they might end up finishing on a super pack, and the investment might just go belly up. Like, so I think the way people are trying to predict this final Idols card, that's going to have a slight effect on the market because of how many people are hoarding these cards. Like, there is no question about it. There are people hoarding Grand Hills. Now, you look at how few Grand Hills there are. Compare that to even like Kevin Durant. There's plenty of him. Dominique, who is out before him. There's plenty of Dominiques, compared to Grand Hill. So people are hoarding Grand Hills. And just a lot, I have a weird feeling a whole bunch of them might be released onto the market at the same time. And as well as that, I reckon it doesn't even matter who this card is. This could be an awful card, but it's a Galaxy Opal, and it's probably going to be the first Galaxy Opal in the game, apart from Elgin Baylor, who was awful. So everyone's going to be trying to get this card. And then as well as that, if we remember last year, we got T-Mac. We got like Yao Ming. Charles Oakley, I think, was pretty good as well. I think he was in that set. We're probably going to get a few really good VIP players. We're also probably going to get a really good Idols player. So people are going to be selling their cards for that. So I do think if an Idols pack comes out, it's going to have a massive effect on the market. It might necessarily crash the market. I will say that it might not necessarily crash the market because, again, I personally believe that there are hoarders. There are people hoarding And I mean, so many people hoarding these cards. Like, they have to be. There has to be so many people waiting to sell that it's going to become a problem. Like, I reckon that is genuinely a real thing. That there are so many people waiting to sell these cards that the fact is that these cards might be peaking right now because of their rarity. Like, if 100 people all put up their Grand Hills at the exact same time, because they all have them held up and they're trying to profit the most, they actually are unlikely to profit the most. So yeah, I think whatever happens, the Idols series, when it's completed, will have a massive effect on not only the Idol set, but on every card, because people will be trying to sell their best cards in order to upgrade to the Idol sets. However, I don't think if there is another flashback, it's going to have much of an effect. The only way I can see it having an effect is specifically on certain cards. Like, if they come, just like when Monte Ellis came out, it had a negative effect on John Stockton. Just like when Rudy Gobert came out, it tanked the price of Tim Duncan because they're basically the same card. If they just come out with another Zion Williamson type card, if, I don't know, they decide to release, I was about to say Glitch Hito, but say Glitch Danny Granger. Danny Granger's got the same release as Zion Williamson. If they release Glitch Danny Granger, who just is God, and it's the same card, then look, it's going to affect the price of Zion. But other than that, if it's a flashback, I don't see the price changing at all because there's too few cards in a flashback. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. I think if there is a Idols card, you're going to have a huge effect on the market. A huge effect. However, I think if it's flashbacks, which I think it's more than likely flashbacks and Idols packs, it's going to have almost zero effect. And without question, the Season of Giving packs, they're like buzzer beaters from last year. They're like Legacy Showcase. They're like Throwback Moments. Trust me, that's not going to make a difference. The fact that there's 2 packs in 2 days is not going to make a difference in the market. The only thing that is going to affect the market over the next 2 weeks is the inevitable Idols pack. So if we don't get Idols packs on Friday, I'm not going to necessarily say panic sell right now. Sell your cards expecting them Friday, because I don't think that's going to happen. But I would definitely advise you guys to maybe sell a few of your cards, sell them off, not directly after you watch this video, at different times. Try accumulate as much MT as possible, and it's probably going to be a buyer's market whenever the Idols packs are out to be completed. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.